Hello, everybody. This is a part two of how I become a twin flame. Um, so you probably listened to part one. I won't go over there into it, but ever since I met my twin flame, then the things become different inside of me. I didn't know exactly what was going on. What was these vibrations about her? It wasn't that she has a pretty body or that she has a smiley face. There was something else about her. There was something else about her, and I didn't understood at the beginning what was that. It was this intense love inside, so strong, so powerful. Was so hard to keep that part inside of me until I understood that I was seeing myself in her. She acted the way I was acting on a certain ways, and I understood there was something else going on. There was a day that I couldn't handle it, and there was that one day that I went to her and personally right in the eyes without anything. I wear a cap, a baseball cap at work, and I went and I just nice and politely I told her, hey, I love you. And her eyes went up in lights, and there were like these blinking eyes. Without her closing her eyes, her eyes were just pulsing of so much love. But she didn't say anything. She didn't even say a word. But she just looked at me without, like she was speechless because my love was so strong, an expression within the love. And she looked at me in a very strange way and create that aggravation in me because there was no response. I got aggravated. And that part of aggravation within twin flames is simply because of not understanding the proper way of balancing these energies as a twin flame. I start to look at it more on the twin flame parts. I start digging more. I found a lot of groups on Facebook. I will mention some of this to you in a little while. I will give you time to pause the video, go get a pen, and I will give you some of those groups so that may help you out on the Facebook when you become a twin flame. Where to go to? Sorry, the cultist hasn't been get it off out of my chest. Twin flame cult want to get it simply because it's not spoken the truth. There is a problem with the breathing in the throat. It takes a very long time because either the one or the other twin doesn't speak their truth, and that's kind of like a become problem sometimes. The part is that I looked through a lot of them through the Facebook, a lot of through the YouTube. I read a lot of posts, but the first thing I did, I searched on Google twin flames. I searched actually not at twin flames. I searched soul love. I started looking at the soul love. I ended up on a few articles, but that was not matching the descriptions of what I was feeling inside of me. I was like, it's not a soulmate. It's got nothing to do with divine soul relationship. She connects me directly to God. She connects me directly to this God part. I need to go into it. I need to go and do everything about twin flames. I have to do a lot of things. And the time passed by, and I become a writer. I start writing stuff. But the things were when I started writing, I wrote her a four-page letter of explanation. It wasn't like a love letter, it was more like love or explanation. And that is the quote that I end up. The thing is that I talk that only God can love you more than I do. Um, but the part was that for three and a half months, she was speechless to me. There was no answer. There was no action. There was nothing on it. Simply because she doesn't speak English, I don't speak Spanish. At that time, we could not understand each other. But the part was that the thing it is that it's a journey, and how you gonna evolve in this journey. It is a process on it. So now you already probably come back. You find a pen and paper, and the number one group I'm gonna be giving it to you. That is a soulmate and a twin flame union. It's a closed group on Facebook. The person who created that group, it's a Bridget Anderson. She was always can help you out. You can always give you the part of the beginning. She will keep you straight. She helped me out when I was so much down. I even had suicidal thoughts, and those suicidal thoughts later on, actually I understood is for my old self to die, not me to kill myself. And that's why some of the twin flames have these suicidal thoughts, because they cannot handle this separation part. Basically, you separate your old self with your new self, and this actually it's connected to the separation with you and your twin flame. And it's so hard at this moment because the separation is very tense. It's like your whole world is torn apart. And she was the person that she helped me out in a very tough moment. I learned a lot from her. I learned a lot from her group. And if you join her group as a beginning, that's going to be giving you very good positions. And she was all the time keep reminding me, Dio, stop writing quotes about God. You need to focus on something else. You are an old soul. And I'm like, okay, Bridget, I will listen. I'll be coachable. So I started writing more quotes about the spiritualities and things, because at the beginning I was writing only about God, because when I met my twin, it's shame, I can't even say her name out in the open and give her the credit for it, simply because I have to keep her privacy, because she's married and I have no permission from her to tell who she is. So anyway, I give her the credit. I hope that some days things will be changed. The other group that I'm gonna give it to you, it's a closed group again on Facebook. That it's a twin flame eternal, and the twin flame eternal. This group right there. It's represent some of the old stuff about twin flames, but it gives you the part of more technical part within the twin flames. If you're one of those T personality that you want to be technically explanation, you will find it on this room. Twin Flame Eternal, I'm a member there, and I do my posts in there, and sometimes I go out and make them comments. Another group that I will really suggesting it you to actually get into it. It's a I created. It is a I am twin flame. There is another group that it's I am a twin flame. That's completely different story. I'm talking about I am twin flame. There is a it's an open group, and what I mean open is those are the people who are there. They join this to learn about twin flames, but also that group is made basically for a twin flames to come in and say out and open, I living my truth. I am a twin flame. I can't hide anymore in myself, and I will go ahead and tell the world I am twin flame. And those are the people that they want to change the society, because the society is changed by example. It's not changed by simply you do something, you say something. It's changed by example of your actions backing up your example. I was explaining a while back that why the society switched from Windows to Macintosh, because there were so many viruses, there was so many crap that was going on at Windows, and that's why Mac came out of it, because there was no viruses. Even though the Mac was giving, and it still gives limitations within into it itself. It cannot provide so many programs on it, and that's about computers. Okay, we're talking about twin flames. All right, but this is what happens when the society got changed to iPhone and iMac, or Teen Air, whatever Air book was. It's about that it got shifted by the action that was made from Apple. And this is when it's the right time for the right action. And right now it's coming at the right time for the right actions for the society to learn about love, and the society to stop living this false world. This false world made from the society simply because the society says something. And the society, if you go ahead and make an investigation, is the society create rules, but they're not written rules. Okay, there is nothing that stone it, because this is a man-made rules. Okay, is nothing has to do pretty much with soul. And the society says you gotta marry, you gotta have kids, you have to have work, you have to have a house, you have to too much, you have to. Okay, so I was learning through those groups about the twin flames, and I'm making this video so you can go out, you learn from for yourself. They were asking me today, what should I tell my twin flame? The most important part that you need to do is tell your twin flame to get to educate themselves on a twin flame. Let them find their own recognitions of the twin flame. Let by themselves to find the parts about the twin flames. And when they discovering that part, when they say I am twin flame inside of them, that's the moment of their realization. The worst part that you can do is chasing. You cannot chasing something that doesn't want to be found. The runner doesn't want to be found. The runner runs from its truth. The runner runs from it does. Most of the runners are males. Let me tell you that. Okay, with all due respect to all the females, but the man, it's actually a coward on this. The man can put the macho part. I'm in control. I don't care about your feelings, and they can go and damage themselves and damage the person that loves them. And that is the part when a lot of the people don't get it. The worst part, though, is that when you have a female runner like I did, okay, they believe that they hiding themselves for a long time. Well, you cannot hide your soul from nobody. Your soul, when you die, connects, go back connection with God. You have the connection with God in the universe all the time. But when you're a runner, you live this sadness, internal sadness inside, simply because you holding that truth inside of you, and that truth is about love. And love, what the soul is. So basically, you put the soul into a jail, and you just hold on to it. And that's how I learn a lot about runners. I mean, the runner, it's a case when it was so talk about the twin flames, and I had to go ahead and learn. And there was a lot of videos I went and watched. I will recommend you one person to find on the YouTube. I was always recommending her that on some of my videos. Her name is Lindy Cowling. She's from England, and she has quite a few good videos about the twin flames. I had to watch like maybe 100 times uh, the twin flames in marriage. What happens when they're married? Because most of the twin flames they meet when they're married, and I had to learn from her that when they're married, the reason they're married is that to recognize the traditional marriage and the difference between the twin flame connections and the traditional marriage. The twin flame connection it's a marriage in the soul. I repeat that. It is a marriage in the soul. The soul wants to marry another soul. The traditional marriage is marriage another body with they have a love connection within the heart. There it's temporarily. And most of the time that connection within the heart it's temporary. After the first year, or usually after the 6 7 months, that real heart love goes down. Okay? Compared to the soul love it's the soul marriage love once exists. It doesn't matter you're with your twin flame or not, the soul love just grows, is increasing. Intent becomes powerful with every day. They ask me how can you recognize that who is your twin flame. I will give you two things. The first thing, she or he brings you close to God. That's the one thing because it brings your soul towards to look it up to the Creator, to the universe, to brings you back your memories inside as a soul. What's going on? You've been separated, and what's going on? And you see yourself within that person. They act and react as vibrations deep inside, as you are. And that's why it's so crazy when you have this twin flame, because inside that deep inside part of who you are is they are the same. That inner part we don't allow nobody. The inner part that you kept it so private, so secret. And here is your twin flame comes in and he goes right in there in that spot. And you're like, holy crap, she or he is exactly like me on that inner part. What is going on? And that was what happened with me. I couldn't believe that this could exist. You know, this could be happening to it. Prior to prior to all this to happen, all it I had a dream. Uh, New car, new wife, new life. I was like, okay, what's going on with this thing? Why do I'm getting this situations on it? And I did not know what was wrong with me. I was getting this parts of the future, but I didn't know what it was. I wasn't happy in my job that I was doing. I was needed more money. Uh, I I was in a very bad position financially. I had to keep it up a house. My soon to be ex-wife, she wasn't making enough income. I had two jobs to keep it up with everything. I was fed up. I was tired. I didn't want to deal with anything. I found this part of me just to escape the reality. I played a computer game where I was learning to play with 100 players together within a team. I was learning teamwork. Okay, that is a good excuse for me to play a video game on the internet. But I tried to find a new job. So bad, so ugly bad. Even I was working for this Japanese company as a subcontractor, and they give me so low price compared to they paid to me too as a subcontractor. For me, it's like that doesn't make sense to me. You can't tell me that you paid to somebody else, that somebody else pay me more money than you directly offered to me. For me, that was like unexplainable. Okay, and one of my ex companies, they actually called me back. He's like, Dio, we need your service. We're gonna offer this amount of money that you need. Just could you come back? I used to work there 4 years ago, and I'm like, sure, I come back. And on the second day, I was looking at my twin. I was like, who is that woman? Why am I attracted to this woman? But she just looked at me strange. I look at her strange. But there was nothing that I see, nothing that I know. And I don't like when two people walking together and they see each other together, something going on. You don't know the name, you don't know what to approach to it. So I was like, being a good man, I just went in. It's like, hey, hi, my name is Dio. I give her my hand. She gave me her hand. We shake hands. On that time, something very happened, and I look her into her eyes. I see very good personality inside. I tried to read her, but there was something in front of me. I was like, yeah, Dio, you're not looking for a new wife, a new woman. Just forget about it. You can't read this woman. For some reason, you cannot read her. And you're not attracted to Latino women either, so there's nothing going on. She's just a nice person. Um, she told me her name, and we left it like that. But over the time, the things started increasing little by little. She got more friendly as a friend. There was something was brewing. I didn't know what it was brewing. I didn't know what was going on, and the vibrations were increasing in her and me at the same time, little by little, until one day she was assembling parts, and I walked into the company to fix some stuff, and she dropped the parts. And when she dropped the parts, she went down to pick it up, and she looked at it at me. That was the moment when the connection between the soul just did this exchange. And when I did that exchange, I got that part in me so much within love. For the next 3 months, I did not know what was wrong with me. But I watched the videos that I recommend you. I watched the things that I recommend you, and I learned on a basic experience. I learned about the twin flames, and also there is a lot of movies I watched about the twin flames, and this is what helps me out to learn more about the twin flames. Some of the information is actually channeled, and let me explain what channel means. Channel it is when you receive direct information from above, and you just floating into it. That is the moment when you just saying the information without any filtrations through you, without any, even if you don't understand it. You just transmit it. Basically, the information is just you talk. You go in the front of the camera, you talk. You basically, some of them call it dictations, some of them call it channeling. However you want it, it's just a message. And I got this hooked up to it simply because I was told through dreams numerous times, Dio, you're gonna help the people understand what twin flames are. You're gonna be involved in this, and you're gonna be go around telling the people about it. And I followed my dreams. I broke so many barriers with this. I broke the barriers. I never wrote something. I never commit something in the front. I broke a patterns of being living in fear. I broke the pattern of being my true self. I broke the pattern of proposal. I broke a patterns of listen my soul and act upon it. I broke so many things inside of me, and right now I feel free. Now I feel the peace inside of me because I have to do what I have to do. My twin, hands up, she's up in the universe. I cannot teach her. The universe will find a way to teach her. The universe will tell her that she has to educate herself. The universe will teach her how and what she needs to learn about the twin flames. And here is the part that I'm trying to tell a lot of the twin flames is that don't try to educate yourself, your twin flame. You're gonna be pushing, you're gonna rushing, and they're gonna run away from you. What you need to do about your twin flame is just tell them, hey, we are twin flames. You need to calm down with the vibrations and the peace and the soul because this is what we are. And please, don't overreacting, don't make any statements, but educate yourself. See this part of me and you, of what's going on. If you are married, both are married, um, you have to realize that when you're living with your within your marriage and you have the twin flame on the side, the twin flame will pull you up, and you either gonna live in your marriage in sadness, or your soul is gonna be all the time this internal sadness without you understanding why. Simply because the soul missing its home, and that's why the twin flame connection is so strong, because it tries to bring the soul together, to bring that where it needs to be. It was explained a long time ago with all the stories about the prince and the princess. It's about that they're gonna be end up at the end because they will listen to it. Sometimes the end won't be pretty, simply because what it's going to win, your fear or your love, the society or what God give you inside of you. And the part that I learned the most, again, is to trust on this journey. The top three things, the only three things actually, are trust on what's going on, surrender to what it is, and let go of the pain, let go of what holds you, so you can keep on going, you can keep on moving. And that's why it's so important on the twin flames to do those three things all the time. It doesn't matter what your situation is, it doesn't matter what your part will be. those are the three things that always can go into it. So thank you so much for watching this part 2. I will go ahead and try to make the part 3. Keep on going, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much. Be loved.